rushed to hospital after a dog attack in Sydney's west. Let's cross straight to Amelia Adams, who's at the scene. Amelia, just tell us what happened.
Well, Alicia, neighbours heard a lot of screaming and a lot of barking just after 8:30 this morning here in the street in Belfield. A golden retriever Labrador had attacked 3 of its owners. Now, incredibly, the 62-year-old neighbour heard the barking and screaming, ran next door to help them, and he too was attacked quite seriously. So 4 people attacked by this dog. Now, the neighbour suffered some fairly serious bites to his arms and hands. He was rushed off to hospital, as were 3 other people, a young female and 2 young men in their 20s, also with bites on their hands and their arms. They lived in the house. It was their dog that caused these injuries, and it was quite a terrible scene when we arrived here this morning. A lot of chaos and confusion. There's blood all over the footpath. I spoke with one witness who's a road worker who saw all of this unfold and actually tried to help the victims and stop their bleeding as the ambulance arrived. Have a listen.
He had a cut to his hand, maybe about 2 inches by about 1 inch. It was just bleeding everywhere, and by the end of it he started complaining that he was getting headaches and a bit of chest pains.
Is there any indication as yet as to why the dog may have attacked Amelia?
Well, look, there's not, Alicia, and that's what's so bizarre about this. A golden retriever, a Labrador, a family pet. We had a good look at the dog this morning. It's still here. It's running around in the backyard barking. It does seem to be quite distressed, and disturbingly it is covered in a lot of blood from its victim's injuries. But as I say, it's very unusual for a dog to attack in this way and to attack 4 people as well. So we don't know at this stage what sparked it. Neighbours say there's no indication that there was any sort of distress to the dog inside the house. And at this stage we are still waiting for an official line from the council here as well as to what the process will be now, because at the moment the Labrador is just running around in the backyard, as I said, still covered in blood, still barking, while its victims are in hospital. Alicia?
We'll have to wait to see how this develops. All right, we'll talk about this a bit later on the bulletin. Amelia Adams there, thank you.
The victim of a savage dog attack has pleaded with Canterbury Council not to destroy the animal. A golden retriever called Buster was mauling his owners when next-door neighbour Joe Musamechi rushed to help. The dog turned on the 62-year-old, severing tendons in his muscles and arms. Buster's fate will be decided tomorrow.